Only one thing to talk about on Blahzil today, and that has to be Brazil's incredible last-gasp penalty shootout victory over Chile. What a breathtaking game of football. I can rarely remember anything quite as exciting as that penalty shootout, and actually it's quite unusual for the side that I want to win a penalty shootout. And the reason I want them to win, even though I admire Chile, I thought they were brilliant and the way they played was superb throughout, but you need the host nation in a World Cup. You need them to go as far as possible, and especially a host nation like Brazil. This place would have been in mourning for months, I imagine, if Brazil had gone out, but they managed to find a way. That first 45 minutes in the game was as good and as entertaining a 45 minutes I've seen in a long time. It was physical, it was athletic, it was absorbing, it was end-to-end. There were chances at both ends. There were 2 goals. It could have been more. There's some sort of iffy decisions from Howard Webb in the match as well. He made some big calls, he stuck by them. You admire his bravery, especially denying Hulk a penalty that looked like it possibly was, and then the handball of Hulk, it sort of hit him there. I thought it was a little bit harsh to give that one. You could see it did touch some part of his arm, but also his chest and his shoulder. Tough call, especially you couldn't see it. I imagine it came from the linesman. It must have done. There's no way Howard Webb could have seen it, but it didn't matter in the end. Howard Webb is safe to roam around Brazil a little bit longer. But what a game of football. Both sides. Second half wasn't quite as gripping, but it was equally as intense. And then extra time, and of course, the penalty shootout just before that, hitting the crossbar. Chile up straight down the other end. Brazil nearly scored. It was absorbing, and the penalty shootout itself was one of the most exciting I've seen. Probably the fact that there were 1 or 2 poor penalties, a couple of great saves, and it went right down, didn't it, to the moment of Neymar having to take his penalty. And imagine the amount of pressure on him, the poster boy, the Brazilian hero, probably one really star player, and that much pressure on young shoulders. Had to score really to keep them in it, and he just did it, didn't he? He did the little shuffle as he does and just knocked it away nonchalantly. Chile missed, Brazil win. Neymar then collapses to the floor in emotion. I thought that was, one of the most incredible images that I've seen, probably the best of this World Cup. It was astonishing stuff, and it was the most enjoyable broadcast I think I've been involved with in many a year. It was thrilling, and got the right result, unless you're Chilean.